Please be seated. Welcome to the outdoor commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Thank you to Frank Creason, American Legion, post number 24, for presenting the colors. Thank you as well to Mr. Matt Raymer and the Badger Choir for leading us in the national anthem. And to the Badger Band, under the direction of Mr. Zach Ott, for their performance. A special welcome to our Superintendent, Dr. Peter Wilson, and to the members of the Board of Education in attendance, Dr. Jeff Buntrock, Mrs. Janet Giovanetti, Mrs. Barb Krause, and Mrs. Kathy Borpagel. To all the family members, friends, and guests joining us today, welcome to this special celebration honoring the class of 2025. My name is Andrea Kaplan, and it is my privilege to serve as the principal of Badger High School. We're honored to have you here today to celebrate this significant achievement. At this time, I would like to recognize our Southern Lakes Conference Academic Excellence Award recipients. If you would please rise as your name is called and remain standing. Carmine Arroyo, Molly Deering, Moya Gerard, Peyton Hayes, Sarah Hensler, Addison Hotaker, Owen Knapp, Hao Liang, Ashlyn Nottestead, and Aspen Wool. These students represent the highest level of academic achievement in our conference, and we are incredibly proud of their hard work and dedication. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce our senior speakers. Up first will be Carmine Arroyo, and following Carmine will be Molly Deering. Arroyo, sorry.
Dear class of 2025, and the Oscar goes to, oh wait, wrong speech, one sec. See. Okay, and the Nobel Prize goes to, okay, wait, no, not again. Where did Colts put my speech? Colts, come on. Okay, here it is. Hello, everyone. For those who do not know me, my name is Carmine Arroyo, a graduating senior who is a part of the Badger High School class of 2025. I would like to extend another warm welcome to the class of 2025 and all those in attendance who are watching as the 2025 graduating class, well, graduates, from high school. This ceremony is not just about congratulating or praising the accomplishments of the class, but rather, I see this ceremony as a cross over the threshold. As a freshman who entered the halls of Badger High School in 2021, I think I shared a common experience with the rest of my peers. We were both intrigued and terrified of our next 4 years here. From whichever middle school we came from, we all came from different backgrounds with different experiences, and therefore different expectations of our next 4 years here at Badger. My speech doesn't aim to just reminisce on the past and reflect on what has been so great over the past 4 years, even though there is a bit of that here and there. But rather, I would like to spend the last moments I have with my class as a time to share advice and encouragements. And while I loved learning about geometric proofs and the different ways to use the subjunctive in Spanish, there are a few lessons I would like to share that you can never find in a textbook. Number 1, Comparison is the thief of joy. So much of our high school experience is spent comparing ourselves to each other. Who has the better outfit, higher class rank, better Mr. Cow test score, faster athlete, and so much more. But what does this do for us? Sure, competition is able to motivate people to do better and improve themselves. But it's only a matter of time before you learn that your biggest competitor in life is you. Because, in reality, comparing yourself to others only makes it easier for you to push yourself down, showcasing that you must depend on yourself as we, class, enter the real world. Despite all the friends and best friends we make, in the end, you should be your biggest best friend. Because in the end, the only one who will be there for you and who has always been there for you is yourself. Which feeds into my next point. Number 2, support yourself. While I am eternally grateful and happy for all the friends I have made throughout high school and within this community, I understand that this is not a universal experience. Some may feel belittled or worthless, as others have told them that they are. But listen when I say this. Don't you ever, and I mean ever, let anyone tell you or treat you as though you are less than enough. Life is full of challenges, defeats, and adversity, but all of us, and I mean all of us here today, have someone inside of us who strives to be better. As poet and social activist Maya Angelou once said, "Nothing can dim the light that shines from within." People like Maya have constantly been faced with struggle due to things out of their control, but their ability to defy the odds is what makes someone so special. For instance, Katherine Johnson, an African-American computer scientist at NASA, was constantly dismissed by her colleagues simply because of the color of her skin and her gender. Until, however, she did what no one had ever done before and calculated launch and landing coordinates for the Apollo 11 mission. Helen Keller, deaf and blind by the age of 3, eventually became a novelist, earned a college degree, and advocated for the inclusion of deaf and blind individuals within the American school system and society overall. Additionally, Stephen Hawking, paralyzed by age 21 due to ALS, became one of the most renowned physics professors in the world. And finally, Susan B. Anthony, who had lived in a world that naturally oppressed women and their basic rights, was able to turn those prejudices and oppressions into success as she advocated for women's rights, arguing that women deserve the right to vote and receive education. As you could see, we all may encounter many defeats in life, but we must never be defeated, because we are all capable of achieving greatness. Finally, before everyone falls asleep, number 3, do the impossible. As I discussed earlier, those who attempted the impossible were often ridiculed or oppressed. This can make doing the impossible all the more difficult, and fear of the unknown is something we all share as we depart on whichever journey life will take us on next. But I hope that everyone knows, no matter how scary your next path in life may be, one must not fear the unknown parts of life, but rather, one must seek to understand them. Personally, I wish someone had told me this when I was scared many times throughout life. But today, I stand fearlessly representing a class of individuals who will undoubtedly defy the odds and do the impossible. So, class of 2025, teachers, administration, and community members, as I conclude my speech, I would like to thank all of you for an amazing 4 years of life. Whether anyone plans to go to college, the workforce, or whatever your heart desires, I encourage everyone to please be you and treat yourself and those around you with kindness. Please know that I deeply care about all of you, and while I am so excited for my next 4 years in North Carolina, I can't help but feel sad as I leave behind the class who made me who I am today. So, class of 2025, it is never goodbye, but rather until we meet again. I wish you the best luck in your future endeavors, and remember, as you leave today, that you are neither a failure nor perfect, but rather, you are human, and there is no trait more valuable than that. Always and forever, Carmine Arroyo, class of 2025. And join me in welcoming our next guest speaker, Molly Deering.
To the parents, families, teachers, and staff in attendance at this momentous occasion celebrating the class of 2025, thank you for being here. We have gathered together here to celebrate, so I thought it would only be fitting to speak on behalf of everyone's favorite subject in school, lunch. When we as students reflect back on high school, on our 4 years spent here at Badger, we tend to think about the key moments: the Friday night state football games, the ACT tests, the prom. We remember the basketball team we were a part of, the clubs we joined, and the best classes we took. However, today should not simply revolve around the considerable occasion of receiving a diploma, or the moment we are finally able to flip the tassel, but rather today should focus on the accumulation of countless minuscule moments adding up to this point. The simple things in life can oftentimes become the most powerful, and I see no other aspect of high school with more authority over the students than the lunchroom. It is hard for me to remember a time not knowing what Badger's unions or commons was. Each graduate here came from different schools, different backgrounds, different hopes and dreams. To think that this senior class was at one point a group of trembling freshmen grasping lunch trays in our hands, trying to figure out what to do. Do we have A or B lunch? Do our friends have the same? Where do we sit? But most importantly, how can we possibly fit in? For some, finding their designated table was almost instant. For others, it took days, weeks, and even years to feel comfortable. But eventually, we found our people. In between mouthfuls of Bosco sticks or the free hot dogs passed around, lessons were learned in which some may not remember, but others, including myself, could never forget. The Commons for me was more than just a place to eat between classes. It was a source of security, of innovation, of sharing, of trust, of love. Friendships were cultivated here and loyalty established. This room was not only full of the faces I am proud to stand next to today, but the environment surrounding us radiated with excitement, chaos, and laughter. For 4 years, the Union and Commons have been our constant. No matter what kind of day we were having, whether we aced a test, received a bad grade, or simply struggled with the weight of the world heavy on our shoulders, we always ended up back at the lunchroom, day in and day out. The 40 minutes of eating with friends always went by in a split second, as time flies when you are having fun. In the lunchroom, we found our table. We found the people who always showed up to support us, the seat we didn't have to fight for because it was ours. I do realize that the lunchroom, like this class, wasn't always perfect. We've made a mess, we burnt the popcorn, we spilled our trays. We've made others feel left out. We've even stolen paper towel dispensers and toilet seats we shouldn't have. But from these experiences, we have grown and learned to acknowledge our faults. We have truly transformed as a class of 296 students, and I believe most of us today can agree that we are not the same as when we entered the doors of Badger High School for the very first time. We have been shaped by our peers and teachers into simply better versions of ourselves. We have cried together, broken down in front of members of this class, and most importantly, relied on one another to get us through the tough times that we may have never expected. We went from immature freshmen to sophisticated, determined, and wise individuals who will without a doubt leave a lasting and positive impact on the future world. I sat in the lunchroom knowing it was one of the last times. the last time before everything changed, and the last time we didn't have to be adults. The last time we would ever be teenagers with inside jokes that honestly made no sense at all. Here I am today, dressed in the cap and gown I once dreamed about wearing, moving on to the next chapter of my life, and yet I can't stop thinking about how unreal it all feels. We're really leaving the commons, cleaning off our table, throwing away our trays. As we leave this building we have become so accustomed to, we'll find ourselves back in the shoes of our freshman selves. We'll need to navigate new tables, new people, and make new pivotal choices of where to set our tray down. Wherever the class of 2025 ends up, in college, the military, the workforce, or beyond, I hope we find these new tables, but also never forget the first one, the high school lunch table where we learned what it meant to be seen and where we grew into the people we are today. All I can ask from this class and the underclassmen as well is to take the lessons learned in the lunchroom into your future endeavors. Please remember to pull a chair out for someone else and clean up after yourself. Sit with the person eating alone and never take the memories you make in the Commons, Union, or Badger High School for granted. Soak it all in. Sit with your friends a little bit longer, put the phone down, be involved. Because these small moments, these special people, they can't last forever. And that's what makes them mean so much more. Thank you all for your time, and congrats to the class of 2025.
At this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Wilson to the podium for his speech.
All right, good morning, afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and families, most importantly, Badger class of 2025. It's an honor and privilege to stand together today as your superintendent of Lake Geneva, Genoa City Union High School District. Serving for the last 3 years as your superintendent, I can truly say the pride of Badger High School is second to none. I'd first like to just take a minute and recognize our Badger Board of Education. We have one of the longest serving boards of education in the state of Wisconsin. Can we give them a round of applause? Without their hard work, dedication, many of the programs and facilities our students are exposed to are, again, possible. So, as I was preparing these remarks, I was thinking about a conversation I had earlier with a student of this class who was deciding on her college choices. And she was deciding between 3 or 4 colleges, and she just said, Dr. Wilson, I'm really torn on these choices. One of them, I have to admit, was a college in Michigan, so I was steering her in that direction. But she said, Dr. Wilson, both these choices seem really hard. And that got me thinking, life is full of hard choices. Recently, I heard another commencement speech that was given at a university, and a simple poem was shared at that commencement speech. And it was a poem by Devin Bow, and it goes simply like this. Marriage is hard, divorce is hard, choose your hard. Obesity is hard, being fit is hard, choose your hard. Being in debt is hard, being financially disciplined is hard, choose your hard. Communication is hard. Not communicating is hard. Choose your hard. Life will never be easy. It will always be hard. But we can choose our hard. Pick wisely. The essence of this poem is different because there are two types of hard. One kind of hard builds you up, the other tears you down. You get to choose which kind of hard you are going to embrace, graduates. Class of 2025, as you leave these halls, remember every challenge you face, you get to choose which kind of hard you're going to embrace. Now, speaking of choosing your hard, let me share just a lighter example. Recently, my oldest daughter, she's not quite a high school graduate like you are, she just got her driver's license. And I can say, being a responsible driver is, as you guys are well aware, is a unique experience. Checking your blind spots, using your turn signals when no one else is around, and yes, actually coming to a complete stop at stop signs. Or you can choose the hard of explaining to your parents why there's a mysterious dent in your car, why your insurance rates have just tripled, and why there's a small fender bender. Trust me, graduates, choose the first hard. But in all seriousness, the choices of your hard will shape not just your careers, but your character. You might choose the hard of standing up for what's right when it's unpopular, rather than just the hard of living with the compromise you can't respect. You might choose the hard of learning new skills and adapting to change, rather than the hard of being left behind by progress. During your time here at Badger High School, you've already been choosing your hard. You've chose the hard of studying for that chemistry test instead of the hard of failing the class. You've chosen the hard of practicing your presentation instead of the hard of embarrassing yourself on stage or in front of class. You've chosen the hard of showing up day after day to earn the diploma you're about to receive. These choices have prepared you for your biggest decisions ahead, whether you're heading to college, entering the workforce, joining the military, or taking another path entirely. Remember, the growth lives on the side of difficulty. The world needs your energy, your fresh perspectives, your courage to choose the hard that builds rather than the hard that diminishes. You need to choose your hard of listening to understand rather than the hard of living in echo chambers. Class of 2025, you are graduating into a world full of possibilities and yes, full of challenges, but you're ready. You've spent 12 years in school learning not just facts and formulas, but how to think, how to solve, and how to keep going when things get tough. As you walk across the stage this afternoon, know that your Badger family believes in you. We've watched you grow from those nervous freshmen into confident young adults ready to make the mark on your world. So go out there, choose your hard wisely, choose the hard that aligns with your values, choose the hard that helps you become the person you want to be, choose the hard that contributes to something bigger than yourself. Throughout your journey here, we've lived by our district mission to engage, educate, and empower. Tonight, or this afternoon, as you graduate, you carry that mission forward with you. You are engaged citizens ready to participate in your communities. You are educated individuals equipped with knowledge and critical thinking skills. And most importantly, you are empowered to make a difference in this world. Congratulations, students, class of 2025. We can't wait to see this incredible things and these things you will accomplish. Go Badgers, thank you.
Class of 2025, family and friends, today we celebrate more than just the end of a chapter. We celebrate growth, courage, and the kind of quiet strength that carried each of you through every assignment, every challenge, and every small moment that added up to this big event. There's something I want you to remember as you step out into what's next. Fear always shows up when growth is right in front of you. That fear is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's proof that you're standing at the edge of something important. Growth rarely feels comfortable. In fact, it often feels like uncertainty, self-doubt, or even resistance. But that's discomfort. It means you're stretching. It means you're about to rise. You may not feel ready, but walk forward anyway. Trust the process, even if the path ahead isn't clear. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, and more capable with every step. Just keep going forward. At Badger High School, we have watched you grow up before you even realized it yourself. In classrooms, on fields, on stages, and in the hallways. In those quiet moments when you thought nobody was looking, and those loud moments in front of a giant crowd. In challenges that stretched you and victories that lit you up. You didn't always notice it was happening, but we did. We saw you step into your voice, your strength, and your identity. We saw your confidence build with every risk you took, every idea you shared, and every time you got back up after falling down. And now, maybe for the first time, you see it too. This school didn't just hold space for you. It witnessed you becoming who you are. Seniors, if there's one thing I hope you carry with you, it's this. Long after you have forgotten some of the content, I hope you remember that your teachers, counselors, coaches, and administrators care deeply about you. You mattered here, and you will always have a home at Badger High School. Class of 2025, this world needs your voice, your kindness, your ideas, and your bravery. Keep walking forward. You got this. Congratulations. As the principal of Lake Geneva Genoa City Union High School, I certify to the representatives of the school board that these students have met the graduation requirements necessary for a Badger High School diploma. I present to you the class of 2025. The students now will receive their diplomas with Jayla Uquerte and Jacob Olson announcing their names. While we get into position, I would like to remind you to please remain silent while we're reading our seniors' names. It is so important that every person gets to hear their name read before they walk across the stage. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ashton Acevedo. Josh Adams. Nicholas Big Country Atkins. Matthias Agnew. Jayla Aguerte. Hannah Alderton. Elizabeth Allen. Aisa Ahmed. Jack Anderson. Parker Anderson. Hannah Arnett. Diego Ariano. Carmine Arroyo. Izzy Baylett. Justin Ballman. Nolan Basso. Emmeline Risotto. Landon Bauman. Brendan Becker. Lacey Bame. Jordan Benitez. Kayla Bell. Ella Benavides. Lilia Bernal. Miranda Blitz. Connor Bordeaux. Sophia Bausman. CJ Branham. Charlotte Braun. Jasmine Frischke. Timothy Brown. Zane Bullock. Archer Burbank. Dakota Burns. Brody Bush. Ella Bush. Maxine Carlson. Robert Carlson. Donna Carroll. Tyler Cataldo. Bryson Cates. Gabriel Katawara. Mason Chamberlain. Ruby Cisnero Torres. Alan Cisnero Torres. Quinn Claffey. Andrew Clark. Jasmine Coca. Tessa Corey. Caitlin Connolly. Jocelyn Cortez. Callahan Coyne. Reese Crawley. Theo Cruz. Giovanni Cruz. Logan Sisnick. Max Six Davis. Savannah Dean. Delaney Deering. Molly Deering. Gianna DeLuca. Colton Darrington. Abdul Diaz. Gio Diaz. Landon Dobler. Cameron Domino. Octavio Duran Bernal. Diego Duran. Jacob Effenheim. Isaac Erickson. Trent Ertman. Lillian Falcone. Ollie Finley. Ollie Fisher. Lucas Fisher. Brooklyn Flies. Mia Soledad Flores. Nain Flores. Sebastian Flores. Yandel Flores. Nolan Francois. Jack Fryermuth. Reno Finari. Celia Garcia. Maya Garcia. Moira Gerard. Tyler Gill. Grace Giovingo. Madeline Goals. Emma Gorski. Isabella Gould. Alexa Green. Mankatosh Green. Guadalupe Guerrero. Natalie Guerrero. Anastasia Gustafson. Evelyn Gustafson. Keller Hoppenix. Peyton Hayes. Johanna Hafner. Sarah Hensler. Evelyn Hernandez. Maddox Herner. Aaron Hickey. Trip Hilliard. Ellie Hearn. Charlotte Hobday. William Hobday. Clara Holmes. Zegan Horowitz. Addison Hotaker. Rory Hubbard. Antonio Huerta. Nathaniel Hunter. Crimson Hutchinson. Alana Beatriz. Zosha Medel. Alamiro. Presley Jargsdorf. Brian Gendy. Aiden Johnson. Aiden Kellemeyer. Autumn Kellemeyer. Kyle Kelly. Jimmy Kershauger. Kason Klabunde. Brody Kleik. Johnny Klug. Ethan Nepper. Shay Kneeling. Madison Canope. Owen Knopp. Keegan Kineski.
Connie Cardinalis.
Caleb Kozar. Bradley Cronin. Tessa Gadingo. Ben Kuzniar.
Chase Lancourt. Abby Leach. Willie Leach. Yadalee Lima. Cody Liang. Hao Liang. Bryce Limbach. Brody Lindinger. Jonathan Luciano. Riley Lussemeyer. Andrew Maki. Santiago Mencia. Rocco Marcadante. Sorry. Amanda Marquez. Okay. Amanda Marquez. Katie Martinez. Jocelyn Martinez. Uzi Martinez. Nick Masek. Chase May. Catherine McCann. Catherine McCann. Ryan McCarthy. Kylie McKegg. Kylie McKegg. Jesus Mendina. Estefania Mendez. Jasmine Menendez. Jasmine Menendez. Jonathan Mercado. Jonathan Mercado. Lila Metcalf.
I'm so nervous to hit this. Emily Myers.
Emily Myers.
Emily Myers, you got that.
Emily Myers.
Logan Michich.
Logan Meachich.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Logan Meachich. Mason McKeska. Ethan Mills. Kennedy Manji. Kinsali Mondrago Duran. Adam Morris Morales Duran. Matthew Myers. Oliver Nafsiger. Oscar Nava Torres. Bowen Nelson. Noah Newland. Deborah Nesia. Trevin Newbar. Jack Norton. Ashlyn Nottestead. Delaney Nottestead. Evelyn Nowegi. Destiny Nunez. Owen Odgers. Aiden Oliver. Jacob Olson. Lillian Packard. Noah Petraza. Andrew Pegow. Jonathan Perez. Elena Perez. Rayleigh Peters. Ava Pether. Bantira. Bantira Patton. Matthew Pinto. Lucas Picorni. Joseph Pollock. Alexander Porras.
Todd Forstner. Forstner. Yep, you got it. Forstner.
Todd Hornster. Natalie Princevelli. Sasha Prohaska. Robert Purnell. Michelle Ramirez. Emma Reed. Carson Renner. Joey Rife. Victor Rivero. Camden Rivers Sutton. Christian Rodriguez. Jordan Ross Miller. Lilia Rothschild. Risa Racho. Megan Rudd. Gabriel Runkle. Emmy Russo Menhir. Caden Ryan. Marcus Salter. Jack Salvador. Daniela Sandoval. Sydney Saunders. James Schaefer. Will Schlem. Ariel Schmidt. Gabrielle Schult. Dawson Aaron Schultz. Gemini Schultz. McKenna Schultz. Daniel Serrano. Chase Sertzel. Maya Sheehan. Andrew Seek. Richard Skipper III. Jordan Smith. Mason Smith. Nicholas Smoody. Sienna Soderberg. Brianna Soto. Scarlett Southwick. Caden Staggs. Autumn Stam. Peyton William Stedman. Michaela Steffen. Aiden Stevens. Gavin Stewart. Drake Steinbrink. Hayden Stinnett. Isabella Straube. Edward Strickard. Gwen Stricker. Dalton Strickland. Cody Sullivan. Kylie Sullivan. Jacob Sutton. Daniel Tanner. Hunter Taylor. Catherine Teskey. Julian Thielen. Preston Tyson. Ethan Torgeson. Edson Urban. Jose Alfredo Valladolid. Joe Van Schindel Rainwright. Axel Varela. Isaias Ventes Garcia. Carlos Villarreal. Layla Voss. Zachary Walton. Joyce Wang. Aaron Weissar. Alec Welch. Holly White. Aspen Wool. Dayton Williams. Ember Williams. Miles Wright. Kayla Zapadinsky. Ella Zagara. Nora Zeiss. Jonathan Zinkowicz. Jackson Zukowski.
Let's wrap it. Here we go. Family and friends, at the conclusion of today's ceremony, the class of 2025 will remain on the field to greet you and take photos. Here it is. Class of 2025, please rise. Graduates, you may now move your tassels. Badger community, it is my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations! Proud of you guys, so proud. Thank you everybody for coming. Have a great afternoon.